Okay. This is love and fool's gold. We'll just see. We'll just see. Oh, it just starts. Okay. Select your appearance. Oh. I'm gonna be a whole ass man right here. What's your name? Sterling Casey. Go with Val. Mr. Val. Okay. Oh, you can't see that? It says, a lifetime of irresponsible pursuit has at last left my body frail. Indeed, my time is near, I can feel it, and when it comes... Excuse me? What did you say? His name is Yeehaw. I will embrace those cold hands. I will welcome their mercy as they absolve me of my terrible work. Facts. What comfort, mother, that I may escape this cruel deserved reckoning. What magnificent injustice. This art is amazing. Instead, my legacy will outlast my body and brain, and long after they grow cold, the eternal flame will ask the question, was it worth it? And silence will answer, oh, forgive me. Banger?
Cortez Creek.
Oh lord.
The town looms before you in the distance, shimmering in the dry summer heat like a mirage.
Yes, this voice acting is peak.
You've ridden 5 days straight, chasing nothing but the promise of wealth. They said the bounty was big, bigger than anything you'd seen before. Little Louis Shepherd, they call him. Not much of a name for someone worth that kind of gold. But then again, this is Cortez Creek, a place where they say gold flows from its mountains like water.
It's not AI, no. I checked the description and it says voiced by actual people. So, that's good.
The place where fortunes are made. And boy, do you need that fortune.
I need that fortune.
Your horse whinnies beneath you. His coat's
Aww.
slick with sweat. You pat his neck apologetically.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boy.
Not long to go now, boy. You've done good.
Oh, look at that! Oh, that is adorable. You've done good, boy.
The poor thing deserves a break. You both do.
We can stop. It's fine. We can stop. Look at the town. Look at the wanted poster. Look at your purse.
You squint into the distance, just able to make out the shape of Cortez Creek.
We're almost there. Valentine. I see it now.
The town has a rare reputation of experiencing not one, but 2 gold rushes. Its first is said to have taken place in the 1840s, where the gold was harvested right from the creek that gave the town its name. But now, you hear it's enjoying a second gold rush. Unprecedented levels of gold, being mined straight out of the mountainside. That kind of wealth probably explains the size of the bounty on Little Louis. Little Louis Shepherd.
Who the fuck is this? I mean, I know it's little Louis Shepherd, but look at this goofball on the screen, bro. 6,000 for the capture, dead or alive. For murder, armed robbery, arson, kidnapping, okay, what? And more? Okay. Louis Amos Theodore Shepherd, also known as Little Louis, for countless crimes against Cortez County. Crazy.
One of her so many crimes, I couldn't even list them all on the poster.
Dead ass.
How did one guy commit all those offenses?
Must be some kind of mastermind. You never even heard of the guy.
Do I just have this, like, other cowboy? He'd be mewing. Other cowboy just as a narrator in my head.
You glance at your purse, pulling it open just enough to peer inside.
I got nothing.
Pathetically empty. Barely enough to last a week, at a stretch. It's been a rough few months, truth be told. Every bounty you've chased lately seems to get snatched up before you can even draw your gun.
Man.
That's why you rode all the way out here, for the bounty on Little Louis Shepherd.
Okay.
And this time, You need to be the one who collects.
You need to be the one who collects.
You decide to keep riding.
This art is beautiful.
You dig your heels into your horse, urging him forward. It's the last stretch now. No more time to waste.
Alright, Cortez Creek. Let's see what you got for me.
Whoa! Okay. Beautiful, that. Cortez Creek. Is that blood,
Your
like,
horse
everywhere?
trots into town. His hooves kicking up little clouds of dust with each step.
So this is Cortez Creek, huh?
It's fucked!
For a so-called wealthy town, it's...
Fucked! Disappointing, not what I was expecting.
Well, it's clearly seen better days.
A pair of drunk men stagger out
Oh,
through the swinging doors of the saloon.
Jesus.
Red graffiti is scrawled on the side of a house, half scrubbed away and splintered.
That's...
Everything reeks of whiskey, dirt, and sweat.
Is that not blood?
You reach the stables
Oh.
by the side of the town and climb down from your horse.
I don't see anyone.
Look around. I'm gonna look around.
You glance around for a stable hand, but there doesn't seem to be anyone here.
He kinda look like me, don't he? Don't he, chat?
You settle for tying him to a hitching post a little down the street.
This'll have to do for now.
Your horse whinnies, tossing his head impatiently
Indeed.
and scuffing his hooves against the dusty ground.
Yes.
He's just as hungry as you are.
Aw.
I know. Let's get you something to eat.
Little smaller so you can see him better.
Food and water does sound good round about now, but you know you ought to swing by the sheriff's office to get the latest on the bounty.
True. What do you do first? I don't want boy to get hungry. Man, go get food.
I'm starving. I can't do anything unless I've had something to eat first.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Val.
You head into the heart of the town, in search of the general store. The heat and dirt of the place seems to cling to your skin, only adding to your burgeoning sense of unease.
The sooner I can catch this guy and cut loose, the better.
Huh?
You pivot to see a man leaning against a railing, a bottle smashed at his feet.
Another one.
Another what? Yeah, that's what I said.
Another what?
You. Another outsider.
Man, go fall asleep or something.
Gonna pollute this town with your dirty gold, are ya?
No, I'm trying to get your town's gold. Mock him? I'm gonna brush him off, I don't
Whatever.
care.
You ain't worth my time.
You shake your head and walk away, then pause as the man sneers behind your back.
Thought as much.
Something about his tone makes you pause. You glance back over your shoulder.
What's that supposed to mean?
He put his hand on his hips.
You know what they say about this town. About what happens if you stay too long.
What happens?
You ain't got a clue, do you?
Do you even have a clue of where you are, who you are, and what you're doing right now?
Before you can press him further, a man pushes past from behind you.
Hey!
He tackles the inebriate to the dirt, landing a few hard kicks as the drunk curls against the ground defensively.
Bruh, leave him alone, he's just drunk.
Maybe a bit too much force for a simple
Yeah,
drunkard.
that's what I'm saying. Look at his face. Look. What if I put my webcam right in? Look at his face. Oh god.
He turns to you then, giving you a slow once-over.
What? What do you want?
Judging by the state of his attire, you can only assume he's one of the sheriff's rangers.
What's got your eye, stranger?
You? Ranger?
There's nothing to see here. Move along now.
Challenge him? Keep your head down? Why would I need to challenge him? I don't really care.
You raise your eyebrow, but you're not looking to start trouble, not least with the sheriff's rangers, and so soon after arriving. You tip your hat diplomatically and turn to walk away.
Good day.
Mmm.
You find your way to the general store and grab the first big loaf of bread you lay your eyes upon.
Big loaf of bread.
Could I interest you with some carrots? Dug up fresh this morning.
Carrots? Yeah, sure.
After everything your horse has endured, a handful of carrots feels
Yeah,
like
of
a
course.
well-earned treat.
Horsey
Bread and
deserves
carrots.
food.
Let's see, that's 25 cents in total.
25 cents.
You pat your pockets, frowning. That loose change was there earlier, wasn't it? Did some coins fall out when you dismounted, or did someone lift it off you?
Surely not.
Do you not
You
have
missing
enough?
something. Yeah, I can tell by the look on your face.
There's no way I don't have enough. There is just no way. Abnormally large carrot skis. Funny.
Bless your heart, you must be new here. Best be careful in Cortez Creek. There's a lot of crooks about. The thieving type.
Did that ranger rob me?
Thanks for the tip.
At least you still have your purse. You take out the money and pay the shopkeeper.
You take care of yourself now, and keep an eye on them thieves.
Unbelievable.
You wolf down the bread, and drink your fill of water from the well.
That'll do. Time to see what the sheriff knows about little Louie.
You turn the corner and find yourself in the heart of Cortez Creek, the town square. The sheriff's office stands at the center, but your attention
Cruising
snaps to
about on the
noisy
screen,
crowd
guys.
gathered outside.
The character looks 25 to 30. His voice late 30s, early 40s. It do be like that.
Crowd? This doesn't look promising.
All right, settle down now. Settle down.
You step closer, spotting a man on the porch addressing the crowd. He must be Sheriff Hargreave.
I know y'all want answers, and you'll get 'em. Just hold your peace for a spell.
You push through the crowd, but it's packed tight. Over someone's
I mean,
shoulder,
everyone
you
has
catch
like a
glimpse
ballin'
of
outfit.
A ranger pulling down a wanted poster. You strain for a better look, and to your dismay, it's a poster of little Louie.
I can confirm that as of noon today, the blight known as Little Louie has been caught.
Well, shit.
That ass.
This capture finally puts an end to the series of criminal activity that has been plaguing our good town of Cortez Creek for some time now.
Bruh.
Little Louie has confessed to all of his crimes. And now, God will pass judgment on him for his sins.
Okay.
Judgment that will be carried out at dusk in this town square on this very day.
Crowd cheers once again. Dejection settles in the pit of your stomach.
Little Louie is caught. The bounty is gone.
Bro, I'm broke as hell.
Now what?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm a busy man, and I have a hanging to prepare for.
The sheriff goes back inside, followed by his rangers and the stripped-off wanted posters. You stand rooted to the ground. You really needed that bounty. The two men in front of you shrug as they turn to walk away.
I didn't hear the sheriff announce who caught him.
He didn't say. But if I had to guess, I'd bet my boots it was that wildfire again.
Wildfire?
Wildfire?
That's what I said.
Hey, excuse me. What do you mean by wildfire?
Yeah, what do you mean?
You ain't heard of wildfire.
No.
And what? You been living in a prairie dog hole for the past year?
The men
Bruh.
shrug past you, laughing.
Well then, that was a warm welcome.
You stand still as the crowd thins, leaving you alone outside the sheriff's office.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
This town has been unwelcoming since the moment you set foot on its dirt. It's filthy, harsh, unpleasant in every sense of the word. And you've somehow even managed to be robbed in the short time you've been here.
Unbelievable.
You tilt your hat lower over your face, scowling. If it were up to you, you'd head straight back on the road, far away from this rat-infested town, in search of your next bounty. But you don't even know who or where that might be. For a crime-ridden town like Cortez Creek, surely there's a few crooked characters with bounties on their head, right? Drunks, public beatings, thieves.
Damn. Speaking of thieves, I've just left my poor horse tied to that hitching post. Judging by how shady this town is turning out to be, That was likely a fool move.
Go get your horse.
I better check on him. I hope I'm not too late.
The streets grow quieter as you approach the hitching post, a sense of unease prickling at the base of your neck. Your horse comes into view, but he doesn't seem to be alone. A broad-shouldered man stands by the hitching post, his hands working the reins. You stop in your tracks. It's just what you feared. Someone is trying to steal your horse.
Get your ass. I'm gonna approach calmly.
You walk quietly towards the man, your hand on the hilt of your gun, just in case. The man hears your footsteps and turns around in surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry, partner. I didn't see you there.
Oh, hi.
I just noticed this remarkable fellow looked rather hungry.
Oh.
So I gave him something to eat.
Thank you. Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
I, hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
I take it he's yours. What's his name?
His name is... Ooh. Chat, what am I naming my horse? Horse. Bob? Really? Why is that your first option for everything? Cupcake? It's a he! That's a male horse. So? Sand of Sahara? What? I don't know about these options. Brownie? That's not bad. I like Brownie. Death Note? What? Full name Brownie Death Note. Alexander the Great? Julio Jelly? Okay. Brownie, Julio... Nope. I was gonna put Brownie, Julio, Death Note. Okay, wait. I have it. Brownie, Brownie, Julio. D for Death Note or December, whichever you want to choose. Beautiful. Yeah, I would put a dot, but it doesn't let me. I could One Piece reference.
Is that so? Well, it's a fine name for a fine horse.
Brownie DiGiulio, is that so? Was a fine name for a fine horse.
Pardon my forwardness, but if you're planning on staying the night, you might want to consider moving him to the livery stables. Cortez Creek, it's not the safest place after dark.
I realized.
We've had some trouble with horse thieves around here lately, and I'd hate to see your horse here fall into the wrong hands.
Brownie DiGiulio.
He pauses, glancing at your horse with a genuine look of concern.
Delivery secure, and I'll make sure he's well looked after. You have my word.
Be civil.
Please do. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hey yo, they're getting closer.
You walk with the man as he leads your horse to the stables, a short distance
Look at the
away.
genuine smile on this man's face. Ah yes, Brownie DiGiulio, the devil of the West. No, my horse is a sweetie pie.
Here we are.
How much for one night's boarding?
It's a quarter.
You hand him the money.
Much obliged. Oh, and I'm Tom, by the way. Tom Porter.
Tom Porter. Hold out your hand. Sure.
He smiles and gives your extended hand a shake, his grip firm and calloused.
Thank you. I'm Val.
Nice to meet you. You're new to Cortez Creek, aren't you?
Yes.
Let me guess. You're a bounty hunter here on business.
The sweetie pie from the West, yes.
Huh? How could you tell?
Look at you, man.
You just seem the type, that's all.
The king of the horses, absolutely.
Whatever that means. I came here for the bounty on little Louis Shepherd, but it looks like I'm a little late to the rodeo.
Oh? How's that?
The sheriff just announced that he's already been caught.
Is that so?
Toothpaste ad.
He looks straight down at his hands as he adjusts your horse's reins. He doesn't look particularly moved by the news.
Ask about wildfire.
I heard some people talking about wildfire. I don't suppose you know what that is.
What that is? That's a person.
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the best person to ask about these sort of things.
Why are you nervous? Tom? Tom Porter?
I try to keep to myself. Just me, the horses, and the cattle. You could say I like to keep things in my life as stable as possible.
Get it?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Trust no one, not even Tom. But Tom looks like a sweet old man. I missed it. What did he say? He likes to keep his life stable.
That is one terrible pun.
I like it.
So, have you always lived in Cortez Creek?
Yup, Cortez, born and raised.
Hey, look at that
place.
art.
At least it was until things got a little, rough around the edges in recent years.
Rough around the edges? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, it's not too often a town gets a second gold rush. That amount of wealth attracts a great deal of prospectors, traders, general wealthy folk. But unfortunately for Cortez Creek, these sort of people also draw a considerable number of undesirables, people looking for trouble.
He glances away, looking uneasy.
I'm not gonna press him.
Well, I better find some place to stay for the night. Thanks for looking out for my horse.
It's my pleasure.
Are you going to watch the hanging tonight?
Oh no, I've seen enough hangings in my time. Don't have the stomach for it anymore.
Fair, I guess.
And I almost forgot.
You take the carrots out of your bag.
I bought these earlier. Feel free to share them up between the horses.
Oh.
That's very kind of you. I'll be sure to do that.
See you around, Tom.
See you around, Tom.
You take care.
Val.
You retrace your steps to the town square and find a hotel on one of the side streets. A man stands outside the entrance, shooing away some rats with a broom. He looks up and smiles at you.
Hello.
Howdy, traveler. You look like you could do with the rest. Can I do you for a room?
Can I do you? I'm just joking. Ignore the rats. Comment on the rats. I don't care.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. Follow me. I'll get you all squared away.
He chases away one last rat before opening the hotel door for you and beckoning you to enter.
I dare say you came here at just the right moment. We're awfully busy here at the best of times, but what with the hanging of that valiant brute Little Louie tonight bringing all the looky-loos from yonder county, we're expecting to be fully booked up once the crowds get here. Horrid little man, that Little Louie. Glad he's getting what he deserves.
Did you know him?
Did you know him?
Not personally, no, but one hears what folks say about him.
Does that mean it's true?
Anyway, it's just one night you'll be staying. That correct?
Yes. I'll be leaving come sunup. And not a moment later.
A pity. Well, I'll give you room 13. It's a quiet room. Perfect for your early morning start.
Thank you.
Mind you, you're not superstitious, are you?
No.
No, I'm not.
That's just as well. Our other available room has a bit of a bloodstain problem, you understand?
Right. His face.
That'll be $1 for tonight.
You reach for your purse. Every coin you part with reminds you painfully of the bounty that you failed to collect.
Unfortunate.
And have missed it so narrowly. After days on the road.
That is very sad.
You stifle a yawn with the back of your hand.
If you plan on catching a bit of shut-eye before the hanging, I can certainly be around to wake you up when the crowds begin to gather.
That won't be necessary. I'll stay awake.
Well, I'll give your door a knock just in case.
You scoff at the knowing look he gives you.
You don't have to.
Sure.
Val, if you're scared, move your arms.
The man cheerfully shows you to your room. To your relief, there's not a bloodstain or rat in sight.
Nice.
But you pause as a peculiar scent drifts across the room towards you.
It's some, incense.
On the bedside table, you spot a bunch of sticks in a jar. Their tips glow amber, emitting an aromatic smoke of cedarwood and saffron. The scent is strong.
The scent is strong. What are channel points that keep appearing? Am I a channel or I give point to you? I don't know. Leave it there. I don't want.
At least it smells better than the stench of this town. I'll leave it burning for now.
The mere sight of your bed makes your legs feel weak with fatigue. You flop down onto the covers. After all, your
Brownie
horse is
DiGiulio.
resting safely in the stables under the kind watch of Tom. So it's only fair that you get some respite also, right?
Right. Me. Huh? Help. I'll go left. Oh no. Someone's following. How far will you go? Huh?
The knock awakens you with a start, disturbing your
What
deep
happened?
sleep and washing away any lingering images. You hear the familiar booming voice of the hotel owner outside your door.
Crowd's starting to gather. You best get down there to secure a good spot.
I don't
You
care.
head down to the town square, where a large crowd is already forming near the hanging platform. The place is heaving with excitement and grim anticipation. The sheriff steps out of his building and makes his way up the platform, 2 men following behind.
Okay. Sure.
Jeers erupt from the crowd at the sight of the small man who has been gagged, and the sheriff hushes them before beginning to speak.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, good people of Cortez County, we are gathered here this evening to witness the final and definitive serving of justice to one heinous individual who has for many months been a tremendous blight on our beautiful town of Cortez Creek. I am, of course, referring to one Louis Amos Theodore Shepard, known in these parts as Little Louis.
There's a ghost of a smile on the sheriff's face. He seems to be enjoying the spectacle.
His capture is a triumph for the cooperation of bounty hunters, benefactors, and law enforcement alike, and I, Sheriff Philip Hargreave, am honored to stand before you to deliver this justice.
To deliver
There are
this
more cheers of
justice.
approval from the crowd. The sheriff is clearly popular with the townsfolk. You look over at little Louis as Sheriff Hargreave continues his speech.
Forgot to mention love the Santa Claus hat. Thank you. Doink.
He has painful-looking bruises across his face, suggesting he suffered through a beating or interrogation of some kind.
The man standing before us has been found guilty by the Cortez County Court of Justice for committing the following crimes over a 2-year time frame. 11 counts of murder, 8 counts of armed robbery, 4 counts of arson, 7 counts of criminal graffiti, unlawful fear-mongering, kidnap, perjury, bigamy, perverting the course of justice, extortion.
Little
Crazy.
Louis shakes his head desperately as the long list of charges is read out, earning him a kick in the back of the legs by the ranger. A woman in front of you turns to her friend.
You mean that one little fella did all those detestable things? What a wicked man.
As you cast your eyes over the crowd before you, they land on a particular figure. A man, dressed in dark clothes, standing on the outskirts of the crowd.
Oh!
Unlike the rest of the spectators,
Hello!
his face is turned to the crowd rather than the gallows. And you're not sure what exactly it is, but something about this guy looks like bad
Smash! Indeed.
The sheriff reaches the end of little Louis's extensive list of crimes, and the crowd goes silent in anticipation.
Well, hello there. Bro wakes up and puts eyeliner every morning.
A noose is lowered around little Louis's neck, followed by a bag, masking his panicked eyes for the last time. A
Goodbye.
sense of unexplained dread fills your body, and a feeling in your gut sinks like a stone.
Leave the hanging or stay to watch the hanging? What we want? Do we want to see this hanging, or do we not want to see this hanging? Let me make a poll for the first time. Bit messed up, but some portal might happen. True. True. Okay, 2 votes for stay, 2 votes. There it is.
The sheriff steps towards the wooden lever at the side of the stage.
Oh, now,
Can
at
you
this
see the
point,
poll?
I would ask the condemned if he has any final words. But on this occasion, we have had to gag little Louis to spare the public from his foul-mouthed language. You understand?
That's bull.
Little Louis Shepherd, your sentence is death. May God have mercy on your soul.
He pulls
Oh!
the lever, and a
He's
great
gone.
creak echoes across the town
We
square
savages.
as the platform's trapdoor collapses, and little Louis's body plunges 2 feet down. The crowd breaks out into an uproar. And then, a movement amongst the crowd catches your eye. It's the mysterious outlaw.
Hello.
You watch as he weaves his way through the crowd so seamlessly it's like watching a ghost.
Look at this guy. Wait, I blink and I missed it? Bruh.
You stare in alarm as he swipes something from an unsuspecting man. A bag of coins, most likely. You look around frantically.
Surely someone else must have spotted him.
No.
But no, everyone else seems too distracted by the hanging to notice. Maybe this is your chance. If you catch this guy red-handed, you can bring him into the sheriff's office and at least get some kind of bounty reward before you head home. Besides, something about the way he moves tells you he's a wanted man. The rewards could be lucrative.
Or I could mind my own business. I'll leave him alone for now.
Though, this guy looks dangerous.
Your heart stops as he glances over in your direction, like he knew he was being watched. Your eyes meet, the furious glare of his gaze boring into you like a hot poker.
'Cause he got blue eyes, bro.
Then, just as quickly as he saw you, he keeps moving, further and further through to the other side of the crowd, before he disappears behind a building.
Wanted in what way? I don't have a choice. I gotta follow him.
Fuck it. Let's get this guy.
You push through
Oh,
the
so
crowd
I
in a
don't
direct-
have much
by
of a
the time
choice.
you get
Oops.
to the alleyway,
Okay, hold up.
your eyes
Oh,
meet.
it's the same.
The fury. Then, just as quickly,
Fuck it. Let's get this
Guys, choice doesn't matter in this game.
you push through the crowd in the direction of the outlaw. Making your way through the heaving crowd is definitely harder than he made it seem. By the time you get to the alleyway, of course, it's empty.
guy. Like hell I'm giving up. The guy can't have gotten far.
Which way did he go? Left or right? Oh, something tells me right. Maybe. I have a little save right here.
You take the path to the right, but there's nobody there. You continue running down the path, turning again,
What's that?
and stop in your tracks as you observe a message scrawled on the side of a building.
The elk sees.
What the hell is this? Is this paint or blood?
Probably blood. Sniff it.
You lean towards the graffiti and give it a sniff. It's not a scent you can identify, but its fumes make your head spin.
What kind of drunk leaves a message like this?
You frown, turning on your heel to leave, and then you freeze as you hear the click of a gun from behind you.
Why is my character so dumb? Chat, what is an elk? You know what a deer is? Like an elk. It's like a deer, but bigger. Kind of.
The air feels cold and still.
Hands above your head. Turn around. Slowly.
Okay!
You do as the voice says, and raise your hands, slowly turning around. You find yourself standing face to face with the mysterious outlaw. He has an icy, uneasy aura about him.
Aura. Whatever you say, pretty boy.
What Do you know?
What do I want to know is the question.
It's not a question.
Oh, okay. Ask what he means. Apologize to him. What do you mean?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You were watching me in the crowd.
It's because you're
Why?
Because you're hot.
Why?
Because you're hot!
You can't help but notice the man has an English accent, ironically, making him seem even more like an outsider to this town than you.
I didn't mean to watch you.
Yeah, I didn't. You just, it's your eyes.
You just caught my eye, is all.
The outlaw raises an eyebrow, but says nothing.
What do you know about little Louis?
The criminal?
He narrows his eyes, waiting for you to continue.
Describe him? Mention his crimes? I don't know if he actually did commit those crimes, though. So I'm gonna just describe him.
Well, I know he's little. That's why they call him Little Louis, I guess. It seems a rather fitting name.
Is that a joke?
Well, I didn't think he would describe him like that, bruh.
No.
No?
What I mean to say is, I don't know anything. Just that he was a wanted man.
Then what are you doing in Cortez Creek?
I saw there was a bounty in his name, so I came to this town in hope of catching him.
True.
As soon as I arrived, I found out he'd already been caught. Some wildfire got to him first. That's all I know, I promise.
A few moments pass, and then the man seems to relax. He places his gun back in his holster, all the while not taking his eyes off you.
I can tell that you're not from around here.
And neither are you, big boy.
You wear it on you like a brand.
You shuffle your feet nervously under his exacting gaze.
Why? Why am I shuffling my feet nervously?
Heed my warning. Don't get involved in business that doesn't concern you.
I'm just a bounty hunter, though, so that is my business. I'm trying to make money. What are you talking about?
Is that helpful advice or a threat?
He glares at you, almost like he can read your thoughts.
I have no interest in helping you. I simply expect you to stay out of my way.
You bitch. I'm gonna press for more information.
What's this all about? Is there something going on in this town?
He scowls.
Didn't you hear what I just said?
I did. You're just a bitch.
His eyes shift to the space behind you, and you realize that the commotion from the town square has died down, replaced with steadily approaching chatter. People will be returning to their houses and hotels any moment now. You twist to look over your shoulder and see people beginning to fill the streets.
And he's gone.
Back around, the outlaw is gone.
Fucker!
Well, there goes my chance at getting his bounty. But who was that guy? And what was he implying about little Louis?
The encounter with the outlaw may have been fruitless, but it certainly helped you work up an appetite.
I was hungry.
After recollecting your bearings, you find a building adorned with a large sign above the entrance. Randy's Saloon.
Well, this'll do.
The saloon doors creak shut behind you, and you're greeted with a rush of smoke, chatter, and lively piano music. You spot a few empty tables at the far end of the saloon, a perfect place for a quiet, private dinner before retiring to your room. A good night's sleep, and you'll be up at dawn, ready to leave this sewer pit of a town and figure out a new plan for making some money. You approach the man behind the bar. He gives you a toothy grin.
A toothy grin.
Welcome to the saloon. I'm Randy.
Hi, Randy.
May I get a fine individual such as yourself? Anything to drink?
A fine individual. Water.
Just some water.
Toothy for real.
And can I get something to eat with that?
Sure. We got Randy's famous buffalo stew.
You look around at the nearby tables and see people spooning a miserable-looking gray slop into their mouths.
Slop! Do you have anything else?
Do you have anything else?
That's what I said.
Nope.
He fucking blinked like a frog. Hello. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Fine. Buffalo stew it is.
How are you doing today, BGOPTV?
Randy's toothy grin widens, revealing a number of missing teeth.
Oh, don't smile, bro. Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear
It'll
that.
just take a moment, if you want to take a seat at the bar.
Okay.
Aye!
What was that? Aye!
That's one more order. Randy's famous buffalo stew. Burley Hank.
It's more like infamous than famous, but okay.
You rest your arms on the bar counter before quickly realizing that was a bad idea. It's sticky, and probably hasn't been wiped down in months, if not years.
Oh, Lord.
Well then, traveler. What brings you to Cortez Creek?
You don't need to know all that, honestly.
I'm a snake oil peddler, looking to flog my wares. Are you currently suffering from any ailments?
Me, why no? I'm in tip-top condition, but you'll fit right in with the other snake oil salesmen we got here.
Okay.
He places your drink on the bar counter in front of you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I figured you were either here for the hanging or the gold. Or perhaps you're just one of those outlaw types that this fine town seems to attract, which is absolutely tip-top A-okay, don't get me wrong. All are welcome in Randy's saloon, you see, me being Randy.
Okay, Randy.
You
Side-eye.
glance towards the swinging door of the kitchen.
Hell, this guy's insufferable. How long does it take to serve up some gray slop?
It's a gray slop.
Did you catch the hanging?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I missed it myself. Had to keep the doors of Randy's saloon open, you understand?
I understand.
Just as well, really. That little Louis fella used to drink here a few times. Wouldn't have felt right to watch him go. Not like that, in front of everyone.
A look of melancholy flashes across Randy's face suddenly.
He was your friend?
You knew him?
Sure did. Small little guy, that little Louis. I knew he could be a sneaky son of a gun when he wanted to be, but I couldn't have guessed the extent of what he got up to. He was dull as dishwater.
Sneaky son of a gun, dull as dishwater?
Dull as dishwater?
You know, a couple bullets shy of full chamber. Not very bright.
Oh.
What I mean is, I never took that little Louis for quite the villain he turned out to be.
Does everybody have proof of what he did?
Played us all for a fool, I imagine.
I see.
I dare say I'm glad he was caught, God rest his soul. Hopefully now with him gone, this town will settle down a bit. Heck knows we need it. And if anyone was gonna catch the vomit, it would have to be Wildfire, of course.
Wildfire? Again?
Bro's pissed. Respond with curiosity.
Can you tell me about Wildfire?
Randy looks at you in puzzlement.
You're telling me you don't know who Wildfire is?
I'm not from here.
Well, Wildfire's the fiercest bounty hunter this side of Mississippi. Yes, sirree.
Alright.
Can shoot a man down in the blink of an eye. And speaking of eyes, that Wildfire has a gaze as cold as ice.
Randy shudders and stares off into the distance, as if he can feel Wildfire's gaze on him now.
As cold as ice.
Like the guy we met?
Maybe that mysterious outlaw I encountered earlier was Wildfire all along.
Before you can ask anything more, a man comes from the swinging kitchen door and places a bowl of what can only be described as slop on the bar.
I have a feeling our fellow is Wildfire. Who knows? Ew!
Randy's famous buffalo stew.
Ew! Bro, I knew you said gray slop, but I didn't think it would be that fucking gray and that sloppy. What the fuck is that? Literally. That is a crime. Oh god, bro. Just got back. What happened to bro? Did we punch him? No, he's just like this.
You enjoy that now.
No, I won't.
Eat it while it's piping hot. Brings out the flavor that way.
You don't say.
It's just as gray and sad looking up close. But by this point, you're starving, so you're not about to complain.
What even is it? What is in it?
You pay, Randy, take the stew and your drink, and walk to a table on the opposite side of the saloon, far away from Randy and his unsettling face. As you settle into your seat, you can't help but feel like you're being watched. You glance around the saloon, your eyes scanning the smoky room for any signs of the mysterious outlaw.
Hello?
only to catch sight of a woman instead, her gaze fixed on you as she sits with her back against the wall in the far corner.
Do we got a problem, ma'am? He's not the most handsome guy, but that's a bit rude. Smash.
The air is so dark and smoky that you struggle to make out her face, but something seems vaguely familiar about her. Then you hear a yell, followed by the sound of a chair toppling to the floor.
Oh.
What did you just say?
I said what I said. Maybe you ought to clean your ears out.
I didn't ask for your lip, boy. You're right near crossing the line right now.
The first man grabs a glass bottle from the table and smashes
Whoa.
it, jutting the broken bottleneck towards the other man's neck.
Looks like I need to teach you a lesson on respecting your superiors.
Whoa! Intervene.
Without a second thought, you stand up from your chair, your hand at the hilt of your gun. Before you can move, you hear a squeak of wooden chair legs against the floor. You glance across the saloon. It's the same woman who was watching you just moments ago. There are hushed whispers from the surrounding tables.
Oh.
Didn't I just put you away 2 days ago, cabron?
Hello?
Don't talk to me like that, you darn uppity bitch.
Huh? Hey, yo, you better watch your goddamn mouth.
Know your place. You and the rest of you bootlickers. I don't know why y'all act so darn terrified around some woman.
Some woman.
I'll show you.
Oh, you're cooked.
There ain't nothing to be afraid of.
You're cooked.
You watch as he reaches for the gun in his back waistband.
Yeah.
But before he can draw, you hear a click.
The silence!
The honky-tonk piano falters mid-tune, and the whole saloon goes silent. You look back at the woman and see a glint of a gun held at her hip, aimed directly at the man.
Take your pathetic counterfeit silver and find some other saloon to darken.
Slay.
Don't make me waste a bullet on you.
Slay.
After a few tense moments, the man grumbles in resignation and shuffles out of the saloon.
Yeah, get out of here.
You hear some more whispers before the tack piano starts up again. Almost immediately, the ambience is more or less returned to normal.
Okay. Yep.
Then, you sense the woman glancing at you, and you catch eyes as she puts her gun back in her holster. In that moment, you remember where you recognize her from. But there's no way. Could it really be?
Ooh.
Santana de la Mora, your rival from
What?
your youth.
Childhood rival? Santana?
Santana? Is that you?
She raises an eyebrow, and the corner of her lips pull up in what you interpret to be a smile.
It's you.
Yes, it's me.
Taking this as an invitation, you grab your untouched bowl of Randy's famous buffalo stew and your drink, and head to her table. Santana barely acknowledges you as you take a seat. She just leans back in her chair as she pulls a small tin and a box of matches from her pocket, discarding her gloves.
I love the art and the outfits are great.
She places a cigar between her lips, strikes a match on the table, and lights it. The silence stretches, and a nervous edge creeps in. You can't help but feel like you've wasted her time by approaching her with nothing to say.
Well, say something then.
So, what do you reckon makes Randy's famous buffalo stew so famous?
Why is my character awkward?
She raises an eyebrow at your choice of question, but doesn't miss a beat.
I suppose it's famous for how universally undesired it is.
True.
You laugh quietly, and she gives you a slight smile.
Do you live here now, in Cortez Creek? Or are you just passing through?
Oh, you know, I'm here and there.
That's not much of an answer.
And you? Just visiting to peddle your snake oil, I gather.
She raises her eyebrow in skepticism, waiting for your answer.
Oh, you overheard me talking to Randy earlier? Actually, I was only joking back there. I'm not a snake oil salesman at all.
I see. So you're just here to peddle some lies instead. That's a shame. This town has enough liars as it is.
Well, I'm not just gonna tell what I'm doing to everybody.
Relax. I'm only messing around.
Oh, okay.
But her cold expression says differently. You wish you could melt into your chair, right here and now.
Why?
I really only came here to chase a bounty.
Which bounty was that then?
I was after that little Louis guy. Traveled a few days across the desert just for him. But someone got to him first. Some bounty hunter they called
I feel, bro.
Wildfire.
Santana smirks and takes another drag from her cigar as she watches you. Fearing more awkward silence, you keep talking. Rambling, to be more precise.
I don't know. Maybe you had the same problem when you first got here.
Why would you say that?
Everyone treats me like an outsider, and yet somehow they still expect me to know all the unwritten rules about this place.
Why is he complaining?
Like who this Wildfire guy is. Frankly, I'm sick of hearing about him. He's just another bounty hunter. He can't be that impressive.
Are you jealous?
Well, they do say that Wildfire's the best there is. But I'm not so sure.
What makes you say that?
Oh yeah? What makes you say that?
If he's as good as they say, why would he waste his time being a bounty hunter, chasing after petty criminals and lowlifes? Why not do something practical with that talent?
You frown, unsure if she meant that as an insult to you, having just announced yourself as a bounty hunter. But a quick glance at her face suggests she meant no offense. She's staring thoughtfully into space, her arms crossed, with one hand lightly holding the cigar at her lips. Your gaze settles on her hand. You can't help but notice her knuckles are bruised and bloody.
Huh.
Huh.
What an odd sight for someone with such delicate hands.
Oh, bro, don't be weird.
You're tempted to ask her what she does for a living. Most folk wouldn't expect to see a woman drinking alone in a saloon in a town like Cortez Creek, except for ladies of the night, of course.
There's like fireworks outside.
Then again, Santana never followed the rules, not even as a kid. But before you can ask, she leans forward slightly, regarding you.
This little Louis Shepherd. I presume you attended the hanging. What did you make of him?
He seemed normal and something felt weird. Something felt weird.
I don't know. Something maybe seemed a little off about the whole thing.
You don't look at her directly, but you feel her eyes dart towards your face.
Off? In what way?
He looked smug, he didn't do it alone, or he's not guilty. He didn't look guilty to me. He just didn't.
Honestly, I don't think little Louis did it.
Santana's expression doesn't change, but you feel the intensity of her gaze.
First of all, how could one guy commit all of those crimes on his own? Let alone someone as unimpressive looking as little Louis.
I wouldn't say... Okay, well...
It just doesn't add up. Then there's what people have said about him.
Yeah, what Randy said.
Randy said little Louis used to be a patron here. Said he was known for getting into trouble at times, but mentioned he wasn't very bright. Call me a skeptic, but there's no way a saphead like little Louis could have done all that over a 2-year time frame without getting caught.
She says nothing, but there's a slight upward tug in the corner of her lips.
Okay.
Almost like she's smiling. It goes silent between the two of you once again, and you let your curiosity get the better of you.
Why do you ask?
Santana just looks at you and leans back into her chair, her expression impenetrable, like she's assessing you, sizing up your worth. A few moments pass and it becomes clear you're not going to get an answer. Santana certainly seems harder to read than you remember. It's difficult to put your finger on exactly how, but you get a sense that something's troubling her. Perhaps she's a bounty hunter too, and she's feeling low because she also missed out on the reward to Wildfire, just like you.
I love everything about her. Her hair! We got some lovers in the chat.
Which would explain why she resorted to drinking away her sorrows in the shadows of Randy's saloon, just like you.
Just like you.
How long are you staying in Cortez Creek?
Cortez Creek. I like her accent. However long you are. Man, what do you think this is? Just one night, like I said. I'm not gonna...
Me? Just the one night. The only reason I came here was for the bounty on little Louis, but now that's no more. I'll have to seek out other pastures. Cortez Creek ain't exactly my idea of a good time. Plus, it seems like that Wildfire probably has a monopoly on just about every criminal in this area, by the sounds
Monopoly.
of it.
Santana chuckles. Just as you think you've finally managed to warm her up enough to get some semblance of a conversation flowing, she stands up, knocks back the last of her drink, and places the glass back down on the table.
Shame you're not sticking around any longer.
Do you want me to?
It might have been fun to put you in your place again.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
For old time's sake.
Please.
You perk up. That was unmistakably an invitation to stick around, right? But before you can reply, she glances down at your rank bowl of buffalo stew.
Don't look at that, ma'am.
It's goat, by the way.
Goat? It's not even buffalo.
Nearest buffalo isn't for 500 miles. That's probably what makes it so famous.
Without waiting for a response, she puts her hat on and walks away, disappearing into the smoky saloon air. The memories of your youth are patchy, but even now
Aura.
she carries that same aura you remember, like an untamed force, capable of bending everything around her into a dazed frenzy. You glance down at your bowl of buffalo goat stew.
Ugh.
Your stomach growls, demanding sustenance.
I don't have much of a choice here. He's hungry.
You swallow down the knot in your throat, pick up your spoon, and dig in. The tough, dry meat is as unpleasant as you feared, like chewing on leather straps. After emptying your bowl, you wipe your mouth with the back of your hand and get up to leave.
Well, how is Randy's famous buffalo stew?
I'll tell you the truth, buddy.
Are you kidding? It was disgusting. Are you trying to poison me?
Okay, you don't have to be that rude about it.
I'm mighty sorry you think so.
I'm sorry, Randy. I want to tell you the truth that it was not, it wasn't great. You can try your best. Maybe next time, but no, it's disgusting.
I swear poisoning folks ain't on my agenda. I'll be sure to chew on that for next time.
He sounds upset.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, before you go, I see you got yourself acquainted. Mighty impressive, if I may say so.
Acquainted? What do you mean?
Why, acquainted with Wildfire, of course.
She's Wildfire?
Real good job charming her like that. I've never seen her talk that much to a single soul. Never mind selling snake oil. You must have been a snake charmer in your previous life.
It's her.
He walks away to serve a customer at a nearby table, leaving you standing in bewilderment.
Santana? Santana is Wildfire?
Bruh.
Mercifully, nights in Cortez Creek are far cooler than its days. You make your way back to the hotel, the stars above shining so brightly they cast shadows around you. You feel a bit foolish, realizing you spent an entire conversation with Santana without realizing she was Wildfire. No wonder she spent half the conversation smirking.
Why didn't she just tell me?
But if she was Wildfire, that would make her the recipient of that massive bounty on little Louie's head. So if she had all that money, why did she seem so down? And her comment at the end, she wanted you to stay longer, right? You weren't just making that up.
No, she wanted.
Yeah, she said it was a shame I wasn't staying for any longer than one night. And Santana's not one to mince her words.
You ponder the comment in your head, weighing your options. You didn't like Cortez Creek one bit, that's for sure. But truth be told, you like the idea of leaving town empty-handed after such a long journey even less. You might be willing to stay if there were more bounties to be collected. But the place seems overrun with competition, not least by Wildfire herself. Despite Santana's half-hearted invitation to stay, you stick with your plan. Up at dawn, saddle your horse, and ride out.
Okay.
You turn the corner to the last stretch of path to your hotel. The air feels heavier, quieter, almost as though... Then, out of the shadows, a dark figure steps into view.
A thief? Or the mysterious outlaw again?
Nuh-uh.
You instinctively reach for your gun, but then the figure holds up their hands, showing you they're unarmed.
I won't take much of your time.
What is it? What you want?
She lowers her hands and takes a step towards you.
You seek gold. You were right to come here. There's an enormous wealth of it, right beneath our very feet. If only you could see through to reach it.
Her cryptic words raise dozens of questions in your head, but all you can do is stare as she reaches out a long, sleeved arm to place something in your hand.
Who are you?
Hold on a moment. Who are you?
Who I am is not important.
Why?
All you need to know is that I'm someone who wants to help. I believe you can help save this town.
Me!
Her tone softens slightly, as if recognizing your unease.
My reasons will become clear in time. For now, you must trust me.
How?
It has been a long and tiresome day, and you're at your wit's end with her vague riddles. You find yourself taking a small step forward impatiently.
Look, lady, I don't have the slightest clue what you're talking about. You clearly have me mistaken for somebody else. I have no link to this town, to this county. I'm not here to solve your puzzles. I just came here for the gold. And I missed my chance, so I'm not sticking around. Find someone else for your riddles.
The woman flinches at your tone. You feel a pang of regret as she retreats by some degree.
It needs to be you, because I've watched you. You're true of heart, an outsider, someone whose judgment is unclouded by loss and personal circumstance. This town needs you, whether you realize it or not. You are the only one who can uncover the truth.
You hesitate, not sure how to react to that.
I've said more than I should. I must go, and so should you. The fog is beginning to roll in.
Huh?
Hang on, what do you want me to do with...
But your plea is left unanswered.
Goddamn!
And disappears back into the shadows as quickly as she came, leaving you standing alone in the street. What did she mean by an enormous wealth right below our feet? Was it literal? You tap your heel against the dirt, half expecting a hollow echo, but it's just solid ground. You're aware the gold mine up in the hills is what funds this town's hustle, but surely it doesn't stretch below Cortez Creek itself, or does it? At that moment, you remember the canvas-wrapped parcel in your hand, nearly forgotten in the confusion of that vague exchange. Common sense tells you not to open it here, where there could be thieves hiding in any corner, but your curiosity gets the better of you. Holding it up to the moonlight, you untie the knot. The fabric falls away to reveal a folded piece of parchment and a small gold nugget.
A gold nugget!
Gold. The very thing you came here for. So why does it feel like the start of something much bigger? A jolt of awareness snaps you back to your senses, and you quickly pocket the nugget before anyone sees. The gold isn't the prize, you realize. It's the proof, a promise. Her way of proving that her story isn't just a fanciful tale.
Okay.
Her way of telling you that there's more gold out there, waiting, and you've been granted an invitation to claim it. Your heart pounding, you unfold the piece of parchment. Will it contain instructions on how to dig up the rest of the gold? Or a map, perhaps? But as you squint at the paper, your brow furrows.
Miller McCabe? SLS All That Glitters?
Miller McCabe. SLS. All That Glitters. You stare at the paper, like you're hoping some pattern might emerge from what looks like 6 very unrelated words, but it doesn't. Perhaps these words are only part of the story. Perhaps the other half lies somewhere in this town, waiting to be discovered.
Okay.
Clutching the paper in one hand and the gold nugget in the other, you head back to the hotel.
Thanks for playing the demo. Damn, okay. That was so much more than I thought it would be. That was lovely. That's actually very interesting. The art is great. The voice acting is great. So far, it's lovely. I got invested. yeah, you get pretty invested quite quickly. I like that. Edgar is the mysterious outlaw. Okay. Leave us hanging. Call us Little Louie for the way they leave us hanging. Very cool.